Welcome back to the PGA Tour Superstore Roadshow Clinic. I'm Gabby Golf Girl.
I'm Summer here at our Superstore Studio Putter Lane.
Awesome. And we are going to be testing the three main different putters. Got a blade looking putter here, got Spider, which is what TaylorMade's mainly known for, and we got the Kalea Gold line. We're going to see what the differences are, what would be better for you, and talk about all things putting here. So let's get right into it.
I love it. Let's see you hit a few.
Go into this hole right here.
That's right.
Right now I'm actually playing the TP5X, and this is the stripe line. What's so great about this ball is that you know whether or not you hit a straight putt and a good stroke. So even if you miss the putt, it could be based off of reading, and that's why I really like this ball, because if I hit it straight, it was a good putt. So that was a dead straight line. So I know that I hit a good stroke, and I just didn't aim high enough on the left side.
So you like getting that immediate feedback, it sounds like, as well.
Exactly.
All right, Gabby.
Again, that was a good stroke.
Okay.
So it's all about green reading then.
Yeah, do you have, what's really important as far as reading greens as well, when you're out playing, same thing, do you ever peek over at another hole just to see pin placements or things like that?
Yeah.
That's a great way to kind of see what's coming, right? Mm-hmm. Also, do you know what dominant eye you are, left or right eye dominant?
I have no idea.
Okay, and you're right-handed?
Yes.
Okay, so let's test that. If you come over here, let's look at that red flag, right?
Okay.
So I'll do this with you. Take your dominant hand and go ahead and close the right eye.
Okay.
And then point at that flag.
Okay.
Now, if you open it, does that move?
Yes.
Okay, now go ahead and do the same thing with the left and see which one moves less, because there's one, so we'll find out what eye you're dominant.
The right eye moves less.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so right eye dominance?
Yes.
So I want you to go through your pre-shot routine as if you're, do you stand here behind it as well?
Back.
Okay, walk through that whole thing. I just want to see, I'm down to even placing the ball. Yep.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, I love it. So good to see. What I wanted to see is when you're behind the ball, if you were going to place it with your left or your right hand, because your body alignment matters as well.
Okay.
So by you just naturally holding the putter in the left hand and putting it down with your right hand, knowing that your right eye's your dominant eye, that's a great way to be able to line up. So those folks that are out there that are potentially left eye dominant, they're going to want to do the opposite and walk into that and placing it with their left hand with their body more aligned on the right side of the target.
That's a great point. I never thought of that, ever.
And you do it naturally, which is great.
I do.
I was just hoping you weren't left eye dominant.
Yeah, because then that would be all messed up. So.
Awesome.
That was good.
Awesome.
So the reason that I chose this putter, the Del Monte 7, is that I originally got fit into a mallet putter, Spider.
Okay.
And although that was perfect for my stroke, I didn't feel confident with it because I'd grown up using a blade. Okay. And so I felt like even though it was a perfect putter for me stroke-wise, I still inside like 6-7 feet didn't feel as confident with making them. So I think putting is mainly about feel, mainly mental. So you could have the perfect stroke with the best putter, and if you still don't feel confident with it, it's not worth it. So for me, I went back to this putter and I love it. And yes, that Spider may be perfect for my stroke, but I like to feel confident.
No, it makes sense. So even though this might be more forgiving, is potentially what they're telling you, or matches your stroke, you just didn't like the look of it like you do closer to the blade, what you're used to. Okay.
I'm actually going to try hitting that one.
I like that. Let's do it. Let's switch off and see.
Let's see. It's been a while.
Now we also put you in a
dead
little bit
straight stroke though,
and it's a little longer than your current putter too.
It is.
So how does the length feel, or can you even tell a difference?
Oh, I can definitely tell a difference. I feel way more confident with the other length because I definitely bend over.
Like that. And you can see that as well. That's another thing, that we're going to want to look at when you get fit for a putter. So you can see with the length of this, if I have you put your arms out straight like this, And then just give it a little bit of bend.
I
And then
love
from
that.
here, I'm gonna bend from my hip flexors.
That's what I
But
love.
we can see, look at, because of the length, how jammed up you are and
Yeah.
stuck here. When we give you back your old putter, a lot more naturally, right? A little bit of bend, and
Oh,
then
so much better.
love it. And then that's gonna make a line right through to the elbow. That's
Right.
perfect.
Right, that's a good point.
So I like the length a lot better. If you were gonna putt with this one, I'd just have you choke up on it.
Another drill that I was told when I was little was, and this is great for beginners out there because I always tell everybody, how do you read greens? Everybody's like, oh, how do you read greens? Well, I always think if you're gonna dump water on the green, on the putt that you're gonna have, where would it roll to? Where would it go out to? So
It's a great visual.
on this, I would probably dump water a cup out on the left and everything would pour that way.
Sure.
So also another point is, if you want to get even more technical, where the water is if there's water on that hole. It's usually going to go that way. Near the green.
That's a great observation, right? That's usually going to be where the break is. Okay, we're going to switch one more time. We're going to have you at your spider S.
Thank
okay?
you.
And I think, yeah, lengthwise, that should feel pretty similar to
this
what
is
you're
great
used
length.
to.
I'm also going to say the color on this is beautiful.
Now, another thing you can think about customizing out there too is the actual loft of your putter. So knowing that you're a forward presser,
Yeah.
you're somebody who might need a little bit more loft depending on ball placement. So that's a good thing to do, is come in and test different putter lofts as
This
well.
is my first putt with this club. Let's see. Oh, that stroke, that popped off the face so nicely. Wow.
That impact felt so good.
It's also like lighter, and I feel like that's getting it through the ball a little bit better.
Yeah. So if we notice here, compared to
Okay.
your gamer,
I
steel,
may actually be hitting this putt for better from now on. It's-
120, right? And we know that's graphite in there too, so it makes me wonder if maybe the head's feeling a little heavier. That could be what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love this actually. It's so straight.
And you don't mind looking down at that? You're
No, I
good?
actually don't mind it at all.
All right,
Which is weird because I don't like the mallets. I love it.
it's awesome. Good roll. Now, how about longer putts? Like, do you have any issues with distance control or anything like that?
I actually found when I was hitting the mallets that I was actually having better putts from lag, which is why.
Which is the trade-off, right?
Right.
It should be, because it should be more forgiving. You can see
Right.
they've moved all that weight on the outside, so I get it.
Okay. I love this.
Awesome.
I love it. It's a good way to end.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And I think what's great about going to PGA Tour Superstore and testing out the putters is that you're literally able to go out there and have such a wide selection of putters. You could try the Spider, you could try TaylorMade's blades, you can even try this Kalea Gold line. Try whatever you want.
So please come into the PGA Tour Superstore. We have a wide variety of tailor-made selections for putters. So just come in and test them and see what works for you.
Yeah, it's all about feel.